All right, so like I said, that was the biggest piece of wood that I had here. I'm almost out of firewood. Trying to get some more stuff brought in, but I wanted to get through what we've had. So I haven't really seen the back of my wood pile in about 3 years, so just trying to get everything cleaned out. And I think this big piece of pine came up from my neighbor's property. I believe we actually brought this one up here with that little gray CX9T ATV trailer from Camex. So I'll see if I can't find the footage on that. But I think that's where this one came from. Much like the 120, there's nothing really set on this for a length guide. But if you look at this bottom arm that comes off on the grapple down here, the saw literally sits 2 inches to the outside of that arm. So when I would go over top, I would kind of eyeball how much was to the right of that bottom, you know, tine on the grapple. And then that's right where the saw would pass down through. So this one is 20 inches in diameter. Actual saw length is 28. And I'm stopping here on the black piece of metal because that's about even with the inside grapple. So when you grab it, that log sits back up in, on the curve. It doesn't go all the way back to the drive sprocket. So you kind of have to go from that point out, which is right about 28 inches. So the first cut that we made was on this piece, which was 25.5. Then the next one was another 25. Then we were at 19, 18, 19, and about 18.5, 19 inches there. So I like this application for the grapple saw, whether you're just busting up something to go in like an outdoor stove. Again, retail wise, to get a consistent, length on it. That one's 15.5, about 13, 14, 17, 14, and 14.5. Not too bad for guessing, but it's not that picture perfect 16 inches that you're going to get out of either the 140B or the 150. But if you're in some kind of a storm cleanup, emergency management where there's trees down across the road, having this implement on a skid steer like this would be priceless. You'd have trees across the road and the guardrails. You could drive right in, munch them up into pieces, chuck them back out of the way, and the operator is dry. They're safe, warm, cool, whatever kind of season it is out. But operating something like this from inside the cab of the skid steer would be ideal. Other applications, you just got a bunch of firewood logs that you want to buck down a length to put in for the outdoor stove. You could grab a whole fistful of them, cut it off, drop them, move over, and just kind of keep munching up the whole pile. Is what a lot of guys are using it for. We've got some that are here local, some that are down in Texas that are using this to buck up the firewood or cut it down to length. The lumber logs that are coming out of the woods, they'll paint the line on it, and again, match up with that bottom arm on the grapple, stay about 2 inches away, and then you could cut down your millwood right the size using a big hydraulic saw like this versus a big handheld chainsaw. So that's the GS125 heavy duty from Halverson. If there's anything we can get you a sales quote on, please give me a phone call. It's 833-SPLITTER. That's 833-775-4887. You can also email me at sales@shaverequipment.com. This unit behind me currently with the 14-pin connection like you have on the skid steer here is $9,450. Would have to add in a little bit of shipping depending where you're at around the country. But today is February the 11th, 2023. So if that price changes any, kind of use that for a reference point. These videos that we do are just a marketing tool for us to get you to call in for a sales quote. We're not reimbursed by any of the manufacturers that we rep for. So if we can earn you that quote, 833-SPLITTER, sales@shaverequipment.com. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Stay up to date on all of our latest videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.